All right, so Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Your overall energy for this weekend is the Knight of Swords. So either you could be dealing with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, or there could be something going on whereas you're needing to set boundaries or to speak up for yourself. All right.
Disclaimer, my readings are not for the faint of heart. Must have thick skin.
So stick around because after this, we're also going to pull separate cards for each of you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, so again, your overall energy is the Knight of Swords. You have the High Priestess. You have the Hierophant. And you've got the Four of Swords, Strength, the Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so like I said, overall energies, it seems like maybe you're needing to communicate something. Maybe there's been something that you've been thinking about. Something could have been triggered by a dream. And maybe because of that dream, you're like, okay, I wonder what that person is doing. I should go visit them. And it does seem like whatever's going on, it takes courage. You know, maybe you're trying to muster up the strength to reach out to someone. Or this person, this could be coming from the perspective of someone who's thinking about coming towards you. I do feel that there's going to be some sort of reconciliation or reunion coming up. If this is not about a reconciliation or a reunion, you still might find yourself communicating, socializing, and just basically enjoying yourself over the weekend. I feel like you're being entertained. Now, there could be some things going on in regards to your career as well. Whether you've been looking for a job or you're waiting to see if you're going to get that promotion. I feel like there has been something happening behind the scenes, and maybe you've been quietly waiting or patiently waiting to hear a response about, a position or something that you've just been waiting to hear. And it does seem like you're still having to wait and hold out. Someone is still thinking about it, or maybe they haven't made a decision in regards to who they're moving forward with. I feel that as you're waiting to hear back from someone, you're coming up with other ideas in regards to what you can do. I feel like a lot of you are wanting to start your own business. Like you've got big dreams, or you've got some sort of vision. You're a visionary. You can see the future. You see how things should be done. Maybe you have a very strategic mindset, and it does look like you're making plans. You're like, you know what? I want to be in control of my future, of my destiny. So this is what I'm going to do. And I kind of feel like you're going to take your power back because maybe someone or something has you waiting for too long, especially more so if this is about a career opportunity. You're wanting to take back your power because you don't like it that somebody has the power to yay or nay. So don't wait for a thumbs up, sideways, thumb down. You like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm going to go ahead and run my own business, or I'm going to start my own business. I'm going to take the knowledge that I learned from working at this company for all this time. Matter of fact, I can be a consultant. I have like a lot of knowledge and information. I've observed a lot of things. I know how the business is run. I can go and blah, blah, blah. You know, you might find yourself going off on a tangent after you like really sit and think about some things. You're like, you know what? I've been thinking about this and I've been thinking about that. And it seems that you have like an inner cheerleader or somebody, they like cheering you on and giving you encouragement and strength to step out and do something on your own. And maybe you know, had been afraid to do that initially, but now you look like you're ready. You're like, you know what? You know, I can, you know, go into the lion's den. You know, I'm ready to do that. And so I feel like you're ready for, you know, your big moment. And I see you leading, whether it's other people or yourself only. But I feel like you are entering some sort of leadership position because you don't like it that somebody is like telling you your destiny or what you're fated to do. You want to do it. And I feel like you're also not taking no for an answer. So you definitely seem to be taking control, and I feel like you're going to be so happy that you did it. I feel like you're like laughing and telling everybody what you decided to do. People are listening to you. You also might just be entertaining this weekend. Like maybe you're funnier than usual or just more social. It seems like the spotlight is on you. People are asking you questions and asking you how you did something. They're like, how did you do this? You might even discover that you have a hidden talent, or your hidden talent suddenly got activated, and now people are coming to you for advice. People are seeing you as a leader or someone with that potential. And it was like you were hiding at first. Sometimes maybe you were afraid of your own power, you know, so it just seems that you will be coming out of the shadows and kind of like introducing yourself. I feel like, you know, you're like, everybody meet so and so, and it's like, who is this? And this is the new me, you know. This is who I am when I'm in control, when I'm feeling confident. So I kind of feel like people are going to see like a new side of you. I feel too there's a possibility that someone works in photography, and I feel like there could be like a literal photo shoot going on, especially in an exotic place, or maybe it's some place that is meant to look exotic, even if it's somewhere down the street, it's looking like Haiti or something. It's just like, where's this with all this, you know, colorful buildings and dirty streets, but it's beautiful. Like somebody is capturing like some sort of beauty in, you know, the streets, or something like very urban. So there is a possibility that someone literally works in photography or something, or maybe someone is like a model. You also could be rubbing shoulders with certain people in power. It seems if you aren't the one getting all this attention, then there's someone next to you that is like getting their picture taken, or, you know, but I still feel that even with you just being in that vicinity, it's like, this is a good, you know, person to be able to network with. You know, this person can open doors. This person believes in your vision. This person can introduce you to the right people. I feel that something is like a good power play this weekend. So career-wise, I feel like there could be some really good things happening. And, you know, your vision is like coming to life. If you have always wanted to live in like a high rise or a place with a view, I feel like you can have that. You could also be someone who is into real estate and you're able to like experience seeing all these beautiful places that you've never seen. And maybe you're purchasing or picking out the place where you want to build your home, or you're looking at a building that you have a part in when it comes to the construction of it. Now, going back to a love situation, you could be involved with someone who's very serious, very straightforward and direct. Maybe you really like how confident this person is and how straightforward they are. And you admire their ability to lead or take control. Something could start off from a distance. It also could be if you are completely single, there is somebody who has got their eye on you. This person thinks you're stunning. They are just observing you and strategizing on when to make their move, and they're going to make it. And I feel that you guys are going to be like socializing and getting to know one another. So I feel like the dating pool looks pretty good for you guys. You could also be involved with someone who is in military, and hopefully you're old-fashioned, because I feel like whoever you get involved with is old-fashioned. They're traditional. You know, if it's a man, they are liking to be the breadwinner. If it's a woman, she likes to be taken care of. So these are people that are very traditional in a sense. You could be dealing with a Taurus, an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Leo, Aries. Yeah, those are the main energies coming out, but of course it can be anybody. If nothing is business or romantic, I still feel that there's a possibility that you could be socializing or bonding with someone and feel like, you know what, I might be, this seems like someone that I could be friends with. If you've been on vacation or some sort of break, I feel like you needed that. But it's like when your strength comes back, you're deciding that it's kind of like you are having an epiphany. Yeah, it seems like you needed time to heal or recuperate. Also, if you've been very guarded lately or on the defense, or it just feels like you've been fighting and fighting, I feel like a break comes in, like you finally get a break or a peace of mind. I feel like you're also not doing anything unless it's on your terms or unless you feel comfortable doing something. You're not going to be forced into doing anything you don't want to do.
My cards say that someone is feeling creative. Click the OpenArt AI link in the description below.
And if you're single, I feel like you are being pursued or someone has mentally claimed you. In their mind, you're together. Yeah, in their mind, it's like you're already together. So you definitely could have some sort of financial opportunity being presented to you. Now, it seems like you're also exercising your strength or your will. Like you aren't just jumping onto something because it's in front of you or because it's available. You're showing some sort of discipline. It's like, yes, I see this right in front of my face, but I'm just going to be chill. Now, it's funny, I don't know what someone also does for a living, but let's just say you're an exotic dancer. I kind of feel that there is someone that you're dancing over, and this person has like the best poker face ever. You don't know if this person is impressed, even though you know you probably like the baddest dancer in there. This person is acting completely unfazed. And it could be that this person is jaded and maybe they're wanting to connect with someone on an intellectual level, or on an emotional level more so than physical. So it's just like I've seen this a billion times. Like even if they are, attracted, they're not going to show you. They're very strong-willed. But I do feel like somebody is tipping. They're a good tipper. It feels too like you are experiencing some sort of wish fulfillment, or it's like the universe is responding to your prayers. Yeah, I keep getting you being unaware in a love situation that you're being observed. Now, if it is career, it could be that, you're being considered for a position. Maybe there is someone who's, just looking at your social medias, if you have any, or they're watching how you work, with people, and maybe they see some sort of leadership qualities, or you could be looking like an investment to someone, business or career wise. I feel like somebody is also initially calling you anonymously to see if that's still your number. I feel like you're also going to experience seeing something like you've never really seen before. It's a view. Yeah, you might experience something that is very, very dreamlike. Um, Coming from the perspective of someone who's observing you romantically, this person can see their life with you. Maybe this person is also intuitive, but they're still holding back. I feel like they want to approach you when the time is right, but they see you as their ideal person, and they're strategizing when they're going to ask you out. If you're in an established relationship, I feel that your partner is possibly meeting with your family because they're talking about proposing. I feel like they're wanting approval from your siblings, your father, your mom. But I do feel that they have the family's approval. I'm seeing some sort of mutual agreement being made between parties. This can be business related or something personal, but it seems like people are coming to a mutual agreement. If you're dealing with any type of court issues, it still seems that there's going to be a peaceful agreement, like all parties agree. I see you just also being happy about something. Something is being offered to you, and I feel like this is what you wanted. You're like, this is exactly what I wanted. You might try to play it a little cool, but I feel like there is an offer coming your way that you're really going to be excited about. I feel too like somebody is going to approach you when it's too late. They're approaching you because they see that you're happy. That could be a fire sign. Also, someone maybe has I see like laughing and drinking, but I also kind of feel like somebody looking over like, okay, this person might have a drinking problem. This person's drinking a little bit too much. And then if this is you, I'm sorry for chuckling, but just try to get yourself, try to, show some sort of discipline, and not overdo it. All right, so let's look at your individual messages. Okay, so for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you have strength. So again, this is something that's happening where maybe you feel brave, or you're being encouraged to do something. People are like, you can do it. You've been through this or you've been through that, or so I kind of feel like you are strong, maybe because of certain things that you've seen or experienced, and you can do whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. Like, go for it. In a love situation, it still feels like someone is being very disciplined and is withholding their true feelings for you. They're showing some sort of resistance or discipline. If you're in a relationship and there's someone that you're attracted to, you might need to exercise discipline. Maybe you're just like, oh my God, I just want to flirt. I just want to do whatever. And so you're having to muster up all the strength that you have to remain loyal to your partner. So that's also a possibility. Also, there could be something significant in regards to a Leo. All right, so Virgo, you have the Four of Pentacles. So either you have your wall up or you're hiding something from someone. Maybe you're keeping distance. You want to be left alone. Maybe there's, you're private, or there's certain things that you just want to keep to yourself. So you're coming off a little guarded or reserved. If this is not your energy, maybe this is how someone is, treating you. Like they've got a wall up and it feels like they're keeping some sort of distance between you and them. Financially, maybe you're needing to spend more frugally. Don't try not to overspend. Try to hold back. Reserve, put something in the reserves, put something in savings, control yourself. It's kind of funny because, strength did come out for everybody. But maybe in a sense, you're kind of having to exercise strength too, by saying no or staying away from certain things if you know you're not going to have any control over it. Also could be dealing with a Capricorn. All right, and who am I? Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like you're happy about something. I feel like you are looking someone in the eye and it's kind of like being exposed and feeling completely vulnerable. Maybe you're letting someone into your soul. The Sun card always makes me think of soulmates as well. So this could be confirmation that you have met a soulmate or you're with your soulmate, or someone. If you've been wondering if someone is your soulmate, I would say this is a confirmation. I feel like you're also just wanting to be happy. You might find yourself feeling very motivated or driven. Maybe you're having a big ego or confidence boost. You could also be getting some sort of recognition, maybe in the workplace. Maybe you're standing out. And you also just in general seem to have like a big confidence boost. So this could be encouraging you to just like speak your truth, or pursue something that you're passionate about. I would also look and see where Sun is at in your birth chart, like which house is in, because that part of your birth chart is maybe being highlighted over the weekend. All right, so we're going to pull some energy cards now. All right, additional messages for earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have financial constraints, yin and yang, indecision, and all tied up. Okay, so again, maybe there is a reason for, especially if you're Taurus or have those Taurus placements, to be frugal, to hold back, try not to spend so much. There also could be some sort of feeling of like a lack of something. If this is about communication, I feel like there's a need to overcome, something so that you can speak It seems like maybe you're holding back, but you don't really want to. Something that needs to be said is not being said or expressed. It also could be that someone is wanting to say something to you, and maybe you're experiencing some sort of rejection because this person has not said anything yet. There is a possibility too that something is out of your hands, or like you feel held back, like you can't do something. So that kind of makes me think of like the earlier part of the reading where you get to thinking and you're like, I don't like that someone else is in control or has some sort of control over me. So at some point, maybe you take your power back. You seem torn ultimately about what you need to do. If you feel like someone is your soulmate, like it just feels like this is your person, you guys get along, it's a matter of somebody coming forward. I feel like somebody is torn, and that could also be the hold up because someone is indecisive or worried about making the wrong decision, or feels like what they say is gonna, like no one's gonna hear them or understand them. So you've got some mixed energies going on here. You might have to, really just trust your intuition when it comes to making some sort of decision. It also looks like there's an opportunity, like initially you felt stuck or trapped, or like you couldn't do anything about your situation, especially a financial situation. And then I kind of feel like there's an opportunity that comes along, or you're going to meet someone at the right time, and then two opportunities become available for you. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.